Hey there in YouTube land, and I wanted to say uh, a special thank you if you watched and or commented on my last video. It was my 1,000th YouTube video, uh, and that's quite a milestone. Probably because I make so many videos, but hopefully you're not tired of them. I understand that the mic on this computer right now, until I can get an external mic, seems a little bit lower than the other ones, and I've had some comments on that. But I'm working my best to talk louder and till I can get an external mic for this computer. I no longer use the iPad. I wanted to go with the iMac, and this is my new format. So hopefully everybody enjoys it. And today I wanted to talk about Criterions. We got a 20% off coupon, as I mentioned in the last video. So we strongly started looking around and picking out what we consider the perfect Criterion list if we could only get a couple more. And I thought, what makes the perfect Criterion for me? I had things on my list that, are considered fantastic movies, movies that I would really, really want to have. And some of them didn't make it. And great movies, like Hidden Fortress by Akira Kurosawa. It didn't make the final cut. And it may make you wonder, why didn't it make the final cut? Well, honestly, because when I'm getting these, if I have the money to get a lot, then I will definitely pick up Hidden Fortress, and I'll pick up some other ones that I take different chances on. But when I'm going for stuff like this, and I'm only have a certain amount to get, I want to make sure that I get the absolute most bang for my buck. So when I'm choosing Criterions and it's down at the last few that I can get, I get more choosy, and not just in the film, but I get choosy in the features. So what I did was I picked out 5 Criterions that I have right now in my collection that are good examples that kind of exemplify exactly what I'm talking about. And there's a lot of other Criterions I could have used for this here, but I just picked out these 5 because I thought that they had something extra special that I wanted to showcase. And first up, and these are all movies I've showcased several times, but you'll know why as soon as I get into this. I chose Safety Last. And because aside from having a fantastic film, an alternate score, some great Harold Lloyd shorts, it has a 108-minute Harold Lloyd documentary. That's pretty amazing. That's another film in itself. I love features, and this is what this video is all about: getting the most out of your films. And if you're really into the features and really into learning about the background and the behind the scenes stories and all that stuff, then this is probably on your list, or not, or something you've already picked up. It's a fantastic film, and I was going to get The Freshman this time around, but it may not make my list because honestly I had to choose between 2 very different films: The Freshman and Breathless, which I don't have. And Breathless may win out because honestly there's just, it's loaded with stuff that I want to see. I want to see The Freshman, and I want to see the shorts that are on it, but I want to see Breathless, and I want to see the many, many documentaries and stuff that's on that. That being said, it doesn't always have to be a long documentary, or it or it could be something kind of just interesting. And here is To Be or Not to Be. One that you wouldn't think it would be something that would have a lot feature-wise to it, but it does have a 2010 documentary on the director's career. It has a silent short film that he directed when he was still in Germany, and it has 2 episodes of a radio anthology that basically redoes this here with Jack Benny, Claudette Colbert, and Lubitsch. And the other one with William Powell. Just fantastic things, just really different stuff. Criterions do that. They put different features on their stuff you'd be interested in checking out, stuff that you may not normally think about, but once you get into watching it, it enthralls you, and it really gives you the full experience of the film. And that is one of my complaints with some of the Akira Kurosawa stuff. As much as I like those short documentaries, that they're putting in, they're breaking up that Akira Kurosawa documentary into his films, I think they could have done more with Hidden Fortress. I think they could have done more with a few of them, and that's my personal thought right now. I may read more up on it and find out that there is more that I don't know about. Maybe it's like Scream Factory where they go and much more, and then there's a lot more. But from what I read on reviews and stuff like that, it's definitely a highly recommended film, one that I want in my collection, one that I'm very interested in. And at the end of the day, who knows? Maybe if I have some extra money, I'll pick it up. But I want the features first, and not always the features. It's just the movie may interest me as well. And again, feature-wise, Emma Cord. And this is my favorite Fellini film. I really like Fellini's work. And Fellini's Homecoming documentary on this is incredible. There's some amazing stuff on this one here. This is an amazing film. Probably one of the most, for me, it is, one of the best packages that they put out. This is why you gotta love Criterion. When they put out packages like that, this is why you gotta love these digibooks. I can't believe people actually voted these down on some sites. Ah, man, frustrates me. People want to get rid of the dual format. There's a lot of really good stuff on this one here. This is loaded. If you don't have this movie in your collection, and you're a Fellini fan, no, seriously, get this movie in your collection. Get it now. Next up is one that I really wanted to mention, and that is Kiss Me Deadly. Anybody that's watched my channel for a while know that I've pimped this movie out several times on my channel because it is that good of a film, and the features are incredible. And there's a 2005 documentary on the Kiss Me Deadly screenwriter, but even better than that, there's another documentary, a 1998 documentary called Mike Hammer's Mickey Spillane, where it talks to and about the writer Mickey Spillane, and you learn a lot about him, a lot of stuff that might surprise you. Some very interesting stuff, some very, very cool stuff. They have an alternate ending on this one here as well. There's just audio commentary. This is a great one. It was one of the first Criterions that I got, and it's still one of the ones that I go back to and I watch a lot. It has an amazing booklet. It is so well done. It's probably one of the best put together Criterions that I own. I own Night Hunter and stuff like that, but this, I just love this one. And because I watched this one recently, and it's stuck in my head, Lady Vanishes. I mean, there's a lot of ones I could use. I could have said Blowout. I could have said a bunch of other films that had other movies on them as well. But I chose to go with The Lady Vanishes. It has the 1941 film Crook's Tour, which is basically based on two characters, Charters and Caldecott, that are in the Lady Vanishes. They're like cricket enthusiasts. What happened was there was a 6-part radio serial in the, I think it's on the BBC, and the serial was made into a feature film called Crook's Tour. Now, you would get to see Charters and Caldecott again in the movie, I think, Night Train to Munich. But this is, of course, their greatest work. And it has a great, as a really great video essay on The Lady Vanishes. Really interesting. I think they could have chose a better narrator. But that being said, he did a great job, and even though at first I found his voice a little droning, I couldn't stop watching it. The information stuff was just that good, as you know, I've said on my review recently. So these are just 5 of the many Criterions that I could have chosen, or anybody could have chosen, to say, feature-wise, that impressed them. And right now, and when you're looking for and when it's coming closer to the end of the month, and you want that Criterion, and you just want to get that one extra, something like that, or you get the 20% off, maybe you want to go for like something different, or maybe you want to go for something like me, some of these that I didn't know that I watched, and I got because, one, if it's a blind buy and the film may be okay, but the features are fantastic, it's a win-win situation. Very rarely you're gonna have a Criterion that's gonna be completely not gonna be. I think Criterion hits it out of the park a lot of the times. But for me, having those extra features, it's kind of my safety net. And people go differently. People may just want, okay, I want these movies, I want these by these directors and these classics. I gotta have the Kurosawas, I gotta have the Fellinis, I gotta have the Bergmans and stuff like that. But I have a very specific, uh, maybe it's OCD with my collecting, but that's kind of the way I do it, and I enjoy it. And for me, not all the time will I go and pick it up in Blu-ray. I'm not the Blu-ray snob that has to get in Blu-ray. I love the dual format so that you can have Blu-ray and DVD, but I love having some on actual DVD that I can just shove into my computer or when I'm on the go as well, because I don't always have a Blu-ray player that I take with me. That's why I really love the dual formats, and that's why I would buy some before the dual formats in DVD, because I knew there were certain ones that it didn't matter if I got them in Blu-ray or DVD. I just wanted the film and the features and the experience. Happy Criterion hunting, guys. Hope you're having a great. For me, it's Thursday night, which means we don't. I have no school on Friday, so this is the start of my weekend. So you may see more stuff from me up on here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic evening. This is my 1001 video. I hope you watch the 1000 video. I really do, because I've been on here for a bit, and I just looked up after I did the video, realized I hit 1000, and it was a big deal. Thanks for watching, guys, and I gotta say special thanks to Drake's 007. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'm gonna link it in the description box below. He was the first person to respond on my 1000 video, and I really appreciate that. I seriously do. So Drax 007, you know it because he has that evil guy from Moonraker in his in his little picture box there. So picture box. I'm totally blanking out icon, whatever. Thanks for watching, guys, and for me right now, as you can tell, I'm spacing out. I'm rambling. It's time for tea.